DJ MTV.
Welcome to DJMTV Daily News Update, your one-stop channel for everything news and gist happening all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time this video got to you. And if this is your first time of seeing any of our videos, please don't forget to go a step further, like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you'll be one of the first persons to know whenever we drop a new video. Now let's take you straight up to the main news. Breaking news. Former governor of Edo State in the net of the EFCC. This is still DJMTV Daily News Update. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has arrested the former governor of Edo State, Lucky Igbinedion, after 14 years of leaving office over fresh charges of allegations on corruption. It will be recalled that Lucky Igbinedion was prosecuted by the EFCC and found guilty in court in 2008, and then he was asked to pay a sum of money to the government which was considered too small for such an offense, and the EFCC had vowed that it will appeal the judgment, but up until now it never did. And 13 years later, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has invited Lucky Igbinedion in respect to a fresh allegation bordering on corruption. The former governor of Edo State is being questioned over the diversion of public funds to the tune of 1.6 billion naira. The former governor of Edo State arrived at the headquarters of the Economic and Financial Crimes in Abuja at about 2 p.m. on Thursday, the 11th of November 2021, and is still being held by the EFCC at their headquarters and is being interrogated. The fresh investigation is said to be based on evidence that was presented against the former governor, showing that he diverted a loan obtained by the Edo State government to finance a certain investment during his tenure in settling the financial indebtedness of that company because he has interest in the company. The spokesperson of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Wilson Uwajeri, said that the EFCC indeed invited the former governor of Edo State but had not given further details as to why or what they have found out about the invitation. It will be recalled that in 2008, just after the expiration of his tenure, Governor Lucky Igbinedion was fined the sum of 3.5 million naira for corruption, which he paid as an alternative of going to jail for 6 months. Igbinedion, who was charged in January with embezzling 2.9 billion naira, pleaded guilty to one count charge of corruption leveled against him at the Federal High Court in the southeastern city of Enugu State. Lucky Igbinedion was then ordered to refund over 500 million naira and forfeit 3 properties, including one in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, by Judge Abdul Kafarati, who was the presiding judge over his case. The sentence was said to have angered the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, stating that Governor Lucky Igbinedion, the former governor of Edo State, did not pay enough for his crime that he committed, and they have said that they will appeal against the ruling because it was too meager a sum of money that the governor paid. They preferred if the governor had gone to jail. In their statement which they made in 2008, they said, "We are quarreling with the option of a fine. Such options would not serve as a deterrent to others who might want to commit such crime." And again in 2011, the EFCC filed a fresh charge of 25 billion naira fraud charges against ex-governor Lucky Igbinedion of Edo State, and a lot of his associates said it was a very political move made by the then governor Adams Oshomole to embarrass the former governor of Edo State at the Federal High Court in Benin City. Lucky Igbinedion was said to have been facing hostility of the People's Democratic Party in the days before the presidential primaries, where Goodluck Jonathan eventually defeated him. Lucky Igbinedion eventually made his lavish Abuja and Benin homes available to the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar for meetings with the South delegate. And the EFCC then accused the former governor of Edo State, Chief Lucky Igbinedion, of running a corruption bazaar in Edo State for 8 years and leaving the state underdeveloped. And a lot of Edolites at that time said that Lucky Igbinedion was the worst thing that ever happened to Edo State. This is still DJM TV Daily News Update. So there you have it, guys. The former governor of Edo State, Chief Lucky Igbinedion, has been arrested once again by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission over fresh corruption charges that were leveled against him. And the EFCC had promised that they will give more details as to why Lucky Igbinedion was arrested and their findings, and they've promised they will charge him to court as soon as they are done with their investigations. So guys, what do you think about the rearrest of Chief Lucky Igbinedion by the EFCC? Let's recall that he has been arrested before, he has been taken to court before, and as a matter of fact, he was given a 6-month jail term or a fine of 3.5 million naira, which he paid with ease. And one or two of his properties were seized, but it didn't seem to have shaken him. And the EFCC were angry that they were not even supposed to give him an option of fine. They should have just sent him to jail for the 6 months to serve as a deterrent to others who would want to embezzle public funds. So now, guys, EFCC has invited him again, and there is every possibility that the former governor of Edo State may be heading to court once again on corruption charges. So what are your thoughts and comments on these issues? Drop them below in the comment section. And don't forget, we will continue to give you more details on the case of the arrest of the former governor of Edo State, Chief Lucky Igbinedion, by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us till the end of this video. But before we go, we just want to let you know that we're also on Facebook and on Instagram at DJMTV. Also check out our website at www.djmtv.news. There we drop news 247 non-stop. Do not forget that you could also place your advert with us here on DJMTV News, and be rest assured that your business will get to the desired market. Well, so we'll come your way again with another edition of DJMTV Daily News Update. I remain your host, Laura Favor. Yeah.
DJMTV. DJMTV.
People don't say no, they don't like us.
Welcome to DJMTV.
DJMTV. DJMTV. DJMTV. DJMTV.
Some of the delegates and ask them questions.
DJMTV.
Let's go. Mado.
DJMTV. DJMTV. DJMTV.